Check this out, everyone. If you guys were thinking about buying a Volkswagen or Audi unit with either the 4Motion or Quattro all-wheel drive, this may just happen to you. So first of all, the vehicle behind me is a 2013 Volkswagen Tiguan. I'm the first owner. There's been no accidents on record. All the maintenance has been done ahead of time or on time with the factory fluids, such as the factory Haldex fluid when it was replaced at 60,000 kilometers, and the factory Haldex filter, which was also replaced at 60,000 kilometers. As seen here, there's no metal shavings on the filter itself when we took it apart to see what was going on after the fact that it blew up on the highway. So this is a differential that exploded on the highway with no warning, leaving this vehicle stranded in the middle of nowhere, even with all the proper maintenance done ahead of time or on time. We'll go into details on how this happened and how you guys can prevent it on the vehicle you already own or a vehicle you're looking to purchase. So I'm just going to show you guys the condition of the vehicle. There's not even a dent on the vehicle itself. Check out the condition of the tires. That's how you can tell if the owner has cared for it. These are pretty much brand new tires. They're Michelin all-season Pilot Sport 4S's. As you can see, tons of tread, no curbage. Just to show you guys that this vehicle was indeed cared for. We've got brand new rotors and brake pads. So this is a 2013 with 80,000 kilometers. All oil changes were done every 5 to 10,000 kilometers with liquid moly oil. However, in this case, it was changed with the factory Haldex fluid, which looks like this, and the factory Haldex filter. All of a sudden, it decides to blow up on the highway. This vehicle is usually driven in the city in regular weather, not even inclement weather where it rains or snows. It blew up when we decided to take a road trip of about 300 kilometers away from the city. When this blew up, there was no warning. There was no whining noise of the motor. As you guys can see how bad the gear is shredded. It was completely undrivable. And we paid about $2,000 just to tow it back to our shop. When this had exploded, it locked up the rear tires until the gears blew up. So it was a big shock. We thought the windows were going to explode, but all is well. So these units, if you were to replace a brand new from the dealer, you're looking at 5,000 or 6,000 Canadian dollars without the labor cost. Just for this Haldex computer unit, which goes right here, this is around $1,000 to $2,000 for the factory unit. It's made by Continental. So it could get really expensive if you get a unit that is about to explode or fail on you. The labor for this, if you don't know what you're doing, or you take it to a random shop, they're going to drop the subframe and take off everything on the rear section from absorbers to brakes, rotors, springs, everything. But we've shown you on a different video, this unit can be swapped out without taking off any of those items. There's actually prefabricated holes in the back of your vehicle, in the trunk area, which allows you to drill 2 holes in order to gain access to these bolts to drop your differential down. So it's like they're expecting for your vehicle to have a blown up differential because there's actually a dimple in there for you to drill out just to service this or replace it in our case. This catastrophic failure was so intense that the vehicle almost lost control. Fluid sprayed all over the highway and it was completely inoperable without warning. Usually on the forums, they'll tell you if your all-wheel drive unit is making whining noises or it's making clicking noises when you're doing turns, that it's about to go. But however, with only 80,000 kilometers, not miles, on this vehicle, this just seized up on the highway, full of fluid. As you guys can see, it's still leaking on the cardboard once it's back at the shop. It's spilled everywhere on the highway, as you can see on this dash cam footage. The unit is in such great condition that there's barely even any rust on the unit itself. It's pretty much pristine. First of all, check out the extent of the damage. All the gears have been seized up and grinded together. This is caused from just driving the vehicle under regular conditions. There's been a crack along the front middle of the diff all the way down to the end on the diff mount. It's completely destroyed. We have the CV axle area. This is on the right side, right passenger side of the vehicle. It's completely destroyed as well and locked up to the point where the casing actually blew up. And then we have this side, the driver's side, that's intact. And if we look at the back where the front runs down, it is all cracked along here and on the back as well. So it pretty much imploded on itself and destroyed itself immediately. So there's three possible reasons of why this actually blew up. We'll go over each one. The first being the filter not filtering out all the metal shavings, making it lock up and explode. So as you guys can see in this photo right here, we've taken this filter out for examination, and we can determine that there are no metal shavings in here clogging it up. There's bright new oil in this filter housing and in the unit when it was leaking out. So having metal shards, even if you did not change your filter, should not cause a locked up differential where it seizes up as you're doing 110 kilometers on the highway. So that reason's out the window. A second reason is a faulty Haldex computer, which is the one right there. Even if you had a faulty Haldex computer, it would not tell your unit to explode on demand. It would just disengage or not engage at the correct times and not actually seize up. So this looks to be some sort of mechanical failure. If I was to guess, what had happened is that if you can take a look at the fluid, it's a little bit darker back here in the rear. It's darker here because it looks like it has overheated in this section. So the pump may have failed in our scenario. So at 80,000 kilometers with no faults on the dash, even now if we were to run a scanner for this vehicle, it does not show any ESC faults, electronic stability control, which is the unit right there that controls the all-wheel drive. It still does not show any errors on the dash. So if you guys were wondering how to check your vehicle, if your Haldex unit is good on your proposed Volkswagen or Audi Quattro unit, make sure you listen to the rear of your vehicle. If you guys hear pump noises or irregular noises from the rear of the vehicle during a test drive or while you own the vehicle, make sure you don't take it on far road trips, because once it overheats, it'll lock up and blow up and leave you stranded in the middle of nowhere. Second of all, if you guys hear clicks or whining noises, that's a sign that the bearings inside are worn and you guys may want to skip it or factor in the price for the vehicle you're looking to purchase, because taking this out is no easy job as seen in our other vehicle. Even with our guide where you can drill a hole in the back without dropping the subframe, it's still a bit of work compared to a functional all-wheel drive unit. So just the unit itself, brand new, you're looking at 5,000-6,000 Canadian, and to replace it, you're looking at around 4,000 or 5,000 Canadian. So this is 10K easily, plus the towing and the time you're going to be out of a vehicle. If you're really far away from your home, you got to stay in a hotel. It's going to get very hectic. So it can turn into a $15,000 weekend if you were planning to go somewhere on a road trip. We do have a tutorial on how to replace it in case yours blows up. You can do it just on jack stands as shown. So hopefully this video helped you guys out, everyone. Let me know if you guys got any questions. You can leave them down in the comments below. Feel free to like and subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a wonderful day.